In the age of AI, if you can describe a task, you should not be doing it manually. I'm David, 10-year Googler, CEO of SuperIntern.ai, and I'm going to show you how to automate your most boring task in business and life in under 3 minutes, one at a time. No coding, no complex workflows, just results. So here's today's story. A friend of mine works in office catering. He's a smart guy, but he was losing hours every day in giving quotes from all different vendors. Open 10 Excel files, scroll through menus, double-checking pricing, and manually stitch it onto a quote. And he asked me, David, do you know an engineer who can automate this? And I was kind of, you don't need an engineer. All you need is just a better way to work. Today, I'm showing you how to build this exact system yourself. It lives directly in Slack, it works with your team, and we are starting right now. Let's get cracking. So we go to SuperIntern.ai and click on sign in. I've signed in already. And now I'm going to introduce the whole thing in very simple 3 steps. Step 1 is to prepare SuperIntern with the menus from your suppliers. So basically, they are the thing that you needed to do the job. So we create a new knowledge base, which is the way that we organize the package of the knowledge that you give to your SuperIntern. And I've created one already. It's called Super Dining. So basically, make it up as the name of Super Dining. And then we just upload all the necessary documents. And so just click on drop the document here. And I've just randomly selected and searched some suppliers names already, and they are no particular order and they have no particular meaning. I just search them online. So just pretending that they are my suppliers. So I just import all the files. And it's very intuitive. So you uploaded all the files and it's done. So this is the very first step. So basically, you give all the materials to your SuperIntern. It's like you are onboarding a new teammate, and you need to give it the onboarding materials and the guidelines and the instructions of the company. So this is basically what this step does. And the very second step is to train your SuperIntern to specialize in your particular task. So again, very similar to how you onboard a new teammate to your company. So you go to skill and you click on create skill. So basically, this is what you want SuperIntern to do for you. And it's very simple actually. Basically, just say what you need. So everyone can say what you need, right? Because you need to understand what you need. And I prepared it. It's very simple. So basically, just say, we are Super Dining, so which is the company name, an office catering company, and you are my assistant helping me create client quotes. And as simple as that, let's just hit going. And now SuperIntern is doing all the busy work behind the scenes, and while it's taking care of all the things, so connecting the dots and finding the right knowledge base to connect to, and searching for the right tools for this task. And let me give a bit more read on what I've uploaded here. So basically, you help me create client quotes and using the vendor data, which we just uploaded. And since my team operates in Slack, so I want you to be operating in Slack, and I am kind of taking the input as the budget, headcount, and dietary requirements. And you should be discussing with me. So you should kind of give me all the details, so list the vendors. But after I confirm it, you just generate a professional, visually appealing HTML quote page branded with Super Dining, which is the name of my company, and also give me an option that I can download as a PDF so I can send it as a very appealing and professional way to my client. And you can see while I'm talking, actually the skill has been generated and a while ago already, so it's pretty fast and it takes care of all the necessary stuff. So, and it picks a model and it gives a prompt which kind of breaks it down into a workflow. And it's very straightforward. So what you see is what you get. So basically you can just read through them and you can see kind of it choose a couple of different tools to connect to as well. And also a couple of different advanced features such as memory and search and being able to create a web page, but you don't need to worry too much about them. Just leave it to AI. And we just go to create a skill and boom, it's actually done. And So you can double check on what has been created before, but you don't need to check it. And actually, you can continuously to edit. And if you are not satisfied with the result, or if you want to add more things, so for example, if you want to add to like email connections, etc. But we actually don't need all of this stuff. So let's just give it a go. So we can test it here straight away. So for example, this is a real quote actually. So from a customer. So usually customer will reach out something like, we are a team of 20 people and would like to organize a team dinner. The budget, yes, they need to share their budget is around, let's say, 25 pounds per person. And let's just give a go. So this is what usually would took my friend 30 minutes to pull up all the different supplier menus that we just uploaded to Super Intern, and then look through what they offer and kind of stitch them together and then put together a quote, and also double checking the prices. But you can see now it took less than 30 seconds to come up with a quote. So you can see, and it even come up with the different options. And yeah, so basically it's kind of asking me on what are the options that I'm going with. So let's say I like the option 2, and it is the vendors as well. So smokehouse, yes, I like smokehouse. So let's go with option 2. So basically I'm confirming my option, and boom, it's all done. And what happens with this HTML page, let's give it a go. It's a stunning, professionally look quote that I can just use Command P to download as a PDF, and then I can use the PDF to send to my clients immediately. So actually everything is done already and being tested, but we still have the last step, which is that my friend actually wants it to be in Slack because it's where his team collaborates together. So now we go to the last step, which is take it to Slack. And it's again super simple. So basically you go to the details page and you can see skill ID, but actually you can close the page and skill ID actually is everywhere. So you can see the skill you just created straight away. But this is what you need. So you click on copy the skill ID, and then let's go to Slack. So I've created a channel already. So let's just call it dining quotes. It's very simple. So just use this command. So skill, and then use the ID that we just created. And boom, it's installed already. And now let's go. So it's just very much like talking to a team. So basically Super Intern lives in your Slack with this skill that installed to it already. So you've just completed a training of a new employee. Let's use the same example before. So from we are a team of 10 people this time, and would like to organize a team dinner, a team lunch this time, and the budget is 20 pounds per person. And it's getting back to me now. Woohoo. And then after around 20 seconds or so, it comes up with proposals to me already, and then it's confirming with me. So chicken duck, oh, actually it's good. I like tacos. And then sides, desserts. Of course, I can continue to discuss with it, but actually just for time saving, I'm actually quite happy with the option. So let's go confirm. Yes, this looks good. All right, and another 10 seconds, everything is completed. So just click on it and you can see it generates a very professionally looking with your branding and very professionally looking quote here. And you can just, again, download as a PDF and then send to your customer straight away. So everything is completed in a very simple 3 steps, and all you need is just to talk. So it saves previously what would took you 30 minutes or even more, and now to just 30 seconds. If you can describe a task, You should not be manually doing it. With the super intern, do things the super way. See you next time. Thanks.